Hi, you guys. I am the Runway Travelista, and you guys, we are back with another exciting talk, you guys. And I believe that the benefits of choosing forgiveness and its role in wellness and well-being, it plays a crucial role in our overall wellness and well-being, you guys. And we left off on emotional freedom, okay? All right, so this is something that I didn't even know that was gonna come up in my mind when because like I said, I have the blueprint. Okay, so we're talking about it through our blueprint here, the readings, but then also personal things that I've experienced, you guys, that I'm sure some of you experience as well. So we were talking about emotional freedom, where it says at the core, forgiveness offers emotional liberation. Okay, so we did talk a little bit about okay, I'm gonna tell you something that affected me. I felt like I was doing the right thing a lot of times by forgiving people easily. Okay, I was, just because to me, you know how the good book says, forgive, forgive, forgive. And so, I was thinking that these things were healthy for me to do. And it is right to forgive and let things kind of, muster, and not harbor those things. But deep seated, I felt like I was pressured to do that on the inside, to live up to this image, I'm being the perfect little person by forgiving everybody and letting everybody take advantage of me, not setting healthy boundaries, okay? And that is not good either, okay? So we gotta kind of play a fine line when it comes to that. And I'm sure this will talk more about it as we get into this, but it says, when we hold on to grudges or harbor resentment, we remain trapped in a cycle of negative emotions that can cloud our judgment and affect our mental health, okay? Studies have shown that chronic anger or resentment contributes to higher levels of anxiety, depression, and emotional distress. By choosing to forgive, we break this cycle and make space for healing and inner peace, okay? And that's what I was saying that I was going to come to, okay? So it is good if you're a person or that does forgive and don't hold grudges. That's a beautiful thing, okay? So that's step one. But then also we have to release a lot of the anger for the wrong that has been done, okay, to us by ourselves, by outside people, by different factors that come up or outside stresses in the world. Okay, so we have to forgive not only the act, but we have to forgive and let go of that resentment and anger ourselves. This is big, you guys, because if to make it plain, and then we're going to move on to make it plain, if you're forgiving the everything on the outside of it, and it seemed like you're okay, but then it comes down and you're like, well, I'm still feeling a certain way. You know why? I'm speaking to someone that may be dealing what I dealt with. I forgave the act, but I'm angry because I feel like I'm always putting up, forgiving, not holding grudges. And this is where I had to come to the point. I can't be affected by anything on the outside. What I have to choose to is release all of it, okay? I have to release the wrong done to me, as well as release that anger that I feel that I have to be, okay, this person that does that, and just be it, and not worry about it, because that was something that I didn't know that was deep seated in me, that was triggering me, that I was having a lot of pain by it. Okay, you guys. And I think the main thing is when we get past all the outside and just really dive into what we feeling on the inside, okay, and honoring that and releasing that, I think that's gonna make us a happier person, okay, you guys. Not I know it will, okay, because you just totally release it and you're setting those healthy boundaries. That's what I was gonna say. The main thing is that boundary, okay. And it says this emotional freedom allows for personal growth and helps individuals to regain control of our happiness. And it's telling you right there an emotional balance, because it's all about a balance things. Sometimes we can be given too much and not getting that back in. Okay. And that's why I was going to say a lot of times, and this is for my people that like to that are good with forgiving and not harboring things, but we're giving, and then it's not a balance back to us. Okay. So we got to make sure that we're giving, but we're also setting a healthy boundary so that we're okay. Okay. Because at the end of the day, we need ourselves to be okay so we can go out into the world and be and just be, and then we don't, have that anger and resentment and go out and harm ourselves or others. Okay. If that makes sense, you guys. Number 2, mental clarity. Forgiveness is linked to improved cognitive function and mental clarity. Okay. When we carry unresolved emotional pain, and a lot of us have, and a lot of us do, we were saying if it's unresolved, it comes out in different ways. Okay. It says it can occupy mental bandwidth and impair our ability to focus, problem solve, or engage meaningfully with others. Okay. Have you ever known how you can maybe isolate yourself when you're holding on to that anger and a good example is this, because I know a lot of us deal with this, where we say we've been hurt out in the world, and we'll be like, well, I ain't dealing with nobody. I'm just staying to myself. How many of us do that? I'm one of them. So that's not healthy either. Okay. We want to be able to go out into the world, and everybody is not going to like us. That's okay. Everybody is not going to agree with our stand. That's okay. But we want to be able to be the person where we're just not isolating ourselves because we don't want to deal with anybody in the world. Okay. And I've been one of those, and you know, a lot. I hear it, I see it on social media. A lot of us say, I'm just in my own world. I'm just at home and I'm doing my own thing. Yeah. Okay. That's coming from a place of hurt. Okay. And we need to release and let some of that go. Okay. So it says, and I've been one of them, so I'm not judging you. I've been one to say that too, because I have literally said I'm shutting out the whole world, okay, because of a wrong that was done to me, okay? But I got to release that thing. You know why? I got to release it and let it so I can heal from it, because a lot of us are walking around unhealthy, okay? We need to heal. Okay. You know how they say that saying, go heal, because that's what a lot of us are sick. Okay. If we want to be real and 100, a lot of us are walking around sick. Okay. And we need to heal from a lot of those past hurts, traumas, and things like that. Okay. And we're not doing it for anybody else. We're doing it for ourselves, our health. Okay, our well-being, our spiritual well-being, okay, our physical well-being, okay. All right, so it says neuroscience has shown that forgiveness activates areas of the brain associated with empathy and cognitive flexibility, okay. It allows individuals to approach challenges and relationships with a clear mind, okay. Forgiveness enhances cognitive health, okay. We talk about health, reducing rumination and offering a more optimistic outlook on life, okay. This is big. And then number 3, we're going to get into the physical, because it plays a role in the physical health. It says the act of forgiveness also has measurable effects on our physical health. And we know those things play hand in hand. Holding on to negative emotions such as anger, hostility, resentment can lead to chronic stress, okay, which has been linked to high blood pressure, cardiovascular disease, and a weakened immune system. So again, it's about the sickness that it causes in our body, our physical body, when we do that, okay? So that's just about everything. It says on lower our cortisol, the stress hormone, okay, which will cause us to gain weight from stress eating or just stress hormones, okay? And then also other stress-related health problems. Letting go of anger promotes relaxation and improves the body's ability to heal and maintain optimal physical health. Okay. All right, you guys. So this is part 2, and we are going to stay tuned for part 3 of this topic.